You know, it will be shadow election time in Ekiti State on 27th January, and therefore, a former Minister of Works, who is a governorship hopeful for the All Progressives Congress, APC, there, Senator Dayo Adeyeye, has warned against any imposition of candidates on Ekiti people. As far as the ex-federal minister is concerned, it would be a recipe for chaos. To him, the people are to liberate themselves from the politics of imposition. Now, he says the direct primary option is the only way to pick a winning candidate. Is anybody listening, Dayo?
Well,
You just talked about poor people.
Yes.
But a governorship hopeful is telling you the people will not take imposition.
Unfortunately,
is it talking to deaf people?
Most of these things that we say, they land not in the right places. When you look at the bill rejected by the president,
the electoral bill.
Yes, the electoral bill. The most contentious was that of the mode of primaries. And the argument for those supporting it in the National Assembly is, say,
that is the direct primary.
Yes, supporting the direct primary. We need to take the party away from the governors. And that the only way to do it is that the people in the entirety of the party, the members, should be the ones to vote during the primaries. Good argument.
The shadow election.
Yes.
So, like they are preparing for in Ekiti, yeah.
Good argument. But these people, including my good brother, Prince Dayo Adeyeye, who is calling for direct primary, are they really in touch with the people? Are they themselves grassroots politicians? Do they really know the people?
You don't trust him?
No, it is not about trusting. It is about even the people themselves, knowing them, being able to identify with them. When you go somewhere, you hear the word Abuja politician, meaning they are not feeling the kind of Amala politics being played in Ibadan some years back, where the man who was dictating or making everything happen is somebody who is accessible.
To the people.
Is somebody who, when he wakes up at 6:30...
Does it make him a good man?
It doesn't make him a good man, but it makes him feel what the people are feeling. He's a man that you know, if I go into this house, even if it is breakfast, I must eat and come out.
Because he has money.
Not because he has money.
But what?
Because he also has a good heart. I don't believe in this kind of politics. But the one thing is, are you saying that that is the only man when he was alive who had money in Ibadan? Are we saying that when MQ Abiola was alive and people flocked to his house in Nopebi, that he was the only man who had money when he was alive?
No, but he enjoyed goodwill, a lot of goodwill.
That's what we are talking about. Because some people are richer as we speak now.
How many politicians today enjoy this goodwill we are talking about?
But there are so many of them who are far richer in terms of quantity of money than these people are. What we are saying is, these people who are lobbying, who are talking, including even the governor, do they have what we call complete grassroots support? Okay. How many of them?
Bola, you know, I've forgotten the man who said it. He said the man is so poor, the only thing he has is money. So having money does not is not the catch. Having a good heart is more like it, if you ask me.
Yes.
The Amala politician he is talking about, you and I know him.
Yes.
Bless his soul. But they did make him a good man across board.
Yes, because he got what he wanted, and people used him for what they wanted to use him for.
And this is imposition of candidates.
Yes.
That's what the people wanted?
No. Okay, fine. The man felt that, look, these are trustworthy people. These were when he was there in power, because I went to the house to know what was obtainable in Ibadan twice, and I met the man, and I met his disciple, listening to him the way the guy handled issues Okay, now let me tell you, there was a case whereby, you know, somebody brought something in terms of the crisis over there in this Ibarapa area.
Okay.
Okay. Now, he said, okay, who are your leaders? What did they do about, you know, this crisis that you brought to me? Okay, we've not discussed. Then go back and discuss with them. When you discuss with them, those people you discuss with, come and tell me. You see, the issue is still this. Then the man knew what he was doing, despite the fact that he was not really, he had personal interest in the people he was using and the people using him.
Bola, take that interest to Ekiti State. It will be election time very soon there.
Yes.
And Senator Adeye is saying, no, don't impose any candidate on us. But do you know that is reflective of our politics? Imposing candidates all in the name of enjoying goodwill?
Well, it's reflective. There will always be imposition, whether by omission or commission. Whether by
imposition is good.
It's not good. It's not good to me. Be careful.
See,
it's not good.
You know
there
why?
will always be. Let me tell you. Let's look at it from this perspective. Okay.
There will always be imposition.
I'm telling you, there will always be imposition.
Because because the elector wants it.
It's not because the elector wants it. Because of people who are determined it, they wanted it that way, or they still want it that way.
You must be talking.
Let me give you a glimpse into what is happening.
Bola must be talking about a different country.
Let me give you a glimpse of what is happening. In the APC, the fear is this, that Governor Kayode Fayemi has made up his mind that whichever way it's going to go, his former secretary to the state government
is endorsing
Biodun Yebanji is going to emerge as the candidate of the party. Now, where is the fear?
By hook or crook.
So where is the fear? Because beyond the shout by the People's Democratic Party in that state when Fayoshe was leaving power was also the issue of imposition that made the PDP to lose to the APC. Fayoshe wanted a particular candidate. The likes of Biodun Olijimi, the senator, said, no, you can't have it your way. And he did have it his way. And the party lost the election. So if we come here now, in the case of the APC, and the governor, even if he has not said it, people are already seeing his hand in it, that the former SSG, who recently resigned, is going to emerge candidate. That if he does, watch it, sir. A lot of the people who are in APC now in Ekiti and in some other states, they left other parties, including the PDP. And that includes Prince Dayo Adeyeye. They left the PDP for APC. So what it means is, if the APC should have its own primaries before the PDP, and this man comes up, the likelihood of defection is very high. Some people have been campaigning and they have been warning the government, and that includes Senator Koyem Bamidele, who has been going from, he has taught the 16 local government areas, and he's saying, no imposition, let's have direct primaries. For me, like he said, the imposition has been there. But
imposition as a character of our politics.
Can we, sir,
yes,
like some people will argue, have some form of democratic autocracy? Can we sit down in this room? All of you are candidates.
Is it a bad thing for a party to have internal democracy?
It's even the best. It's the best. You see, it's always a fear of those who are leaving power. That if we give...
So Governor Fayemi would be afraid of what happens when he leaves.
Exactly.
So he must impose somebody who would do his bidding?
He will want somebody who he feels can continue with his program. Or... That's one part of the... Or what? Or somebody who will be able to cover up if there are issues.
But that's more the thing. Cover up.
It's more obvious.
Are you saying when in power, the governor does not think tomorrow? He thinks now for now. Is that what politics is all about?
Well, that is what the politics You know, that is
Yeah,
our politics in
Nigerian type
Nigeria.
politics.
Yes, our own type of politics. We are not thinking of building institutions that will stand the test of time. Institutions that will deliver democratic dividends to the people. We are not looking at it. Look, you see, the issue is I want the politicians that will indeed, with the fear of God, say, anybody that want to be there, that want to take over from me, you know, I don't have interest in anybody. And nobody should come to me at night.
I belong to everybody. I belong to none.
No, exactly.
Indeed. You understand? If somebody can do that, I want somebody that can do that. How many politicians will do that in this country? That is the issue we have. You know, people want somebody to cover up for him or her.
Yeah.
Because of the bad deed that they've done.
Okay. Okay, Bola Tajuddin is reaching us from Kaduna State. We might as well get to sound him out. Tajuddin, I greet you. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, citizen.
Yeah.
I greet all of you.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate your station,
Okay.
especially on your current affairs issue. You know, on this, what you are discussing about imposing candidates.
Yeah.
You know, our average attitude in this country is love of money. That's why we find it difficult in moving forward. You know, since most of the politicians and the followers, and we, all of us generally, we believe in getting money from people before we do things.
Yeah.
And that is the bane of the society. That is what these politicians are using against us. Yeah, because we believe that my problem is you, citizen, to solve it for me. So why you can give me money? So whatever you want to do, yes, you will have your way. So that is the problem.
Yeah.
That is how.
Okay. That's why imposition will always be here. Thank you, Tajuddin. Before the break, quickly, Dr. Please, what changed on June 12, 1993, when the option A4, which to me was another form of direct primaries,
Was applied.
what changed? How different was June 12, 1993 and today?
Well, like I said, what I saw in that election,
Which one?
the 1993 election, was the personality.
Personality.
Yes.
Across board.
Across board. Because that's a man everybody likes. That's a man everybody wants to relate with. You see, you get to a point.
No, what I mean, because at that point there was no imposition. Perhaps the only element of imposition was that the military, headed by Babangida at that time, gave us two parties
only.
and two
Gave us only
candidates.
two parties.
And you know, there were 7 options, but option A4 was what he elected, took it, and 2 photographs were there. You queued behind whoever you wanted.
That didn't mean that there was no money politics. It was maybe the process of imagine.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, even if you go through that process, you'll see that people spoke to themselves. They sat together and said, see, this would be a better option for us. Can we do this? Can we do this? And that's why when the Muslim ticket came up, nobody faulted it.
It didn't matter.
Because it didn't matter. I, as a Christian,
even in Lagos State, let's go back to 1979. Lagos State had Jakande and Rafiu Jafujo, 2 Muslims. It didn't.